So Christmas Bounty Bars, first ingredient is 1.5 cups of double cream. Put in a pan because we're going to warm it up. To that, add 2 tablespoons of butter. Half a cup of erythritol or similar sweetener, healthy sweetener basically. That is a half cup measure. Pinch of salt and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then we're going to, over a gentle heat, just mix it all together and bring it to a very, very gentle boil. And then turn it down and simmer until it thickens, which could be 10 to 15 minutes. But you want it to go thick, a little bit like custard. In a separate bowl, I have 2 cups of desiccated coconut, and I'm going to add the warm mixture to that. And then it's going to be mixed together very, very thoroughly until all the coconut is covered with the liquid mixture, and it will dry up a little bit. Then the mixture will not be as wet as the coconut absorbs some of it. And then I'm going to place it, I've lined a dish with greaseproof paper. I wanted them quite thick, I didn't want them thin, but it's up to you really what size. It's quite an ample amount of mixture, so it's really up to you what size bowl you'd like to put it in. But I lined a dish with greaseproof paper just to make it easy to lift it in and out once it's cold and it's set. And then I'm going to place it all in the basin and press it all firmly down until it's all nice and level. Spread it out evenly. Smooth it all down. And then it's going in the fridge to set for a couple of hours. I cheated, I put it in the freezer for just over 30 minutes. And they see the greaseproof paper makes it easy to lift it out. And if you peel it away, you then cut it into the size of Bounty Bar that you require really. I just wanted literally the equivalent to a normal UK Bounty Bar. So I cut it into, it's quite a lot actually, I cut it into quite a few pieces. It was about 21 pieces all in all. So then we're going to coat it in chocolate. So what we do is we're going to heat up 3/4 of a cup of double cream with 1/3 of a cup of erythritol, the sweetener, a pinch of salt, and a teaspoon of vanilla. All go into the pan and we heat them up. You don't want to boil this, you just want it to be simmering really, a nice heat, because what we're going to do is add it into 125 grams of 85% the dark chocolate, the really 85% cocoa chocolate. And this liquid, this warm liquid is what we're going to use to melt the chocolate and then coat the Bounty Bars. So the cream, the erythritol, a pinch of salt, teaspoon of vanilla, all in the pan, and we're going to bring it to a gentle simmer and give it a really good stir. And once it's reached that simmer point, then just pour it into your bowl. I've broken all the dark chocolate into little pieces. I'm going to pour the warm liquid in and just let it sit for a minute, and then it will melt all the chocolate. And you can do it the other way. You can do it over a pan of boiling water and add it all together, but this is a really easy way to melt the chocolate, and just keep mixing it then until it's all combined and all the chocolate's melted, and it'll go to a lovely dark chocolate colour once it's all combined. And then you're ready to coat your Bounty bar. So the easiest way to do this is with 2 forks. Is to pick a bar up with 2 forks and then roll it in the chocolate and then let it set. I place it on a piece of greaseproof paper and then they'll go in the fridge to set. There's plenty of chocolate there. It will amply do all of those. And just work your way through them one by one and coat them all in the chocolate. And once they're all coated, spread them out on the baking sheet and then put them all in the fridge again for a couple of hours until all the chocolate's set, and then enjoy. They're also really nice frozen, which is what I've done. I put them in the freezer, I'll take one out and let it just sit for 10 minutes, and they're like an ice cream Bounty bar. They're really, really nice frozen. So a lovely little treat just to keep you on track, but you do feel like you're having something special.